They say hospitals are never truly quiet, even at night. That was true for me, except instead of beeping monitors and shuffling nurses, I kept hearing the soft, high-pitched giggle of a child from behind the thin blue curtain that separated my bed from my roommates. At first, I blamed the pain meds or maybe a visiting family, but every time I pressed my call button, the nurses said the children's ward was on another floor. I was still curious, but exhaustion always dragged me under before I could investigate. The giggling got louder on my third night, bubbling up just as the hallway lights dimmed. Sometimes it was accompanied by the whispery sound of something dragging against the linoleum, like socked feet or a toy being pulled. I tried to ignore it, but curiosity gnawed at me. My roommate, an elderly woman named Mrs. Brody, had barely spoken since I was admitted, but tonight she seemed to be having a conversation, her murmurs punctuated by those eerie, delighted laughs. At some point, the room went colder, enough that I curled tighter under my blanket. The curtain trembled, though there was no breeze. I finally mustered the nerve to peek around it, heart banging in my chest. Mrs. Brody was lying perfectly still, eyes open, a beatific smile frozen on her face. Her chest didn't move. The monitor above her bed was blank, silent. Yet the giggling continued, almost louder now, even though there was no one else in the room. As I stared, unable to move, I noticed her gaze was fixed upward, toward the shadow that pooled in the corner of the ceiling, darker than the rest of the room. The laughter echoed from that void, sharp and hungry. I realized too late Mrs. Brody must have been seeing something I couldn't, something that had finally taken her with it. When the giggling stopped and the shadow writhed closer, I understood that whatever she'd seen hadn't come alone. And now, it knew I was watching.